The King of Saudi Arabia, King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz, died early Friday at the age of 90. Abdullah was born in 1924. He ascended to the throne in 2005. He was named the 8th most powerful person by Forbes magazine. Personal wealth estimated at $17 billion. He's also known for having at least 11 wives and 16 children, though there is no official confirmation of the exact number. His reign was viewed both positively and negatively. For example, he strengthened the country's economy and conducted a meeting on interfaith dialogue with the Pope. During the Arab Spring, he tried to improve social programs and gave women the right to vote. Meanwhile, he is, though, accused of destabilizing Iran and ruling violently in his own country. The torture of inmates, public beheadings, imprisoning of social activists happened regularly during his reign. To discuss the future of the Saudi kingdom after the death of King Abdullah, I'm joined by author and historian Gerald Horne. Thank you for joining us again on RT International. So what legacy does King Abdullah leave behind?
A checkered legacy at best. First of all, he was very close to the United States, very close to former U.S. President George W. Bush, but yet, despite his closeness to Washington, he was not able to get Washington to get behind his so-called Saudi peace plan that was supposed to pressure Israel to trade land for peace. Secondly, his violations of civil liberties at home, the floggings, the beheadings, the prevention of women from driving cars, and all the rest. Then he faces a very serious problem as we speak, that is to say Saudi Arabia does, and neighboring Yemen. Just within the last 24 hours, the leadership of that country has resigned. The leadership had been close to Saudi Arabia. They will probably be replaced by forces close to Iran, which will further complicate Saudi
The now King Salman, former Crown Prince Salman, who's assumed the throne?
Prince Salman also has health problems. I don't expect him to be in the land of the living too much longer, quite frankly. And that will probably unleash a battle royal amongst the various princes, of which there are many in Saudi Arabia. Secondly, Prince Salman, during his heyday, was the point man with regard to funding the Mujahideen, so-called, in the 1980s in Afghanistan. He has also been close to the Wahhabi clerical establishment that is ultra-reactionary and plays a destabilizing role in all of the neighboring countries.
So how will the opposition in Saudi Arabia react to his death? Do you think there will be protests or any unrest?
Well, as you know, in the oil-producing regions of Saudi Arabia, there is a substantial Shia minority. As you know, Saudi Arabia is a predominantly Sunni Muslim country. There has been restiveness in those oil-producing countries. In any event, because of the fall in the price of a barrel of oil, the budget of Saudi Arabia has been quite constrained, helping to contribute to skyrocketing and spiraling unemployment.